Kunal's back again. So yeah, I'm back again as well. So let's start the stream right now, Kunal. Hmm. Kunal, your video's not coming. Kunal, your videos. Yeah, yeah. Right now, right now. Right now. Can you hear us, Kunal? Yeah. Okay. Okay. So Kunal, first match of the day. Hey, hey, hey. Already we have some comments coming up out there. Hey, 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 RCB. Unfortunate day for Royal Challengers Bangalore, but yeah, they have many reasons to improve as well. So yeah, let's start with the RCB batting first of all. So obviously, if you look at the RCB's batting, honestly, if I have to say our RCB's batting, then it's a pretty good one actually. And also Fab du Plessis, even he has given a good start for the game. But Virat Kohli, on the other hand, stayed till a few overs and but again got out for early in the moment. So your thoughts on the opening of the Challengers Bangalore? Virat.
Yeah, pretty much slow. Means I don't expect such type of opening. Means the way Fab du Plessis started, I think Virat should continue that momentum. Might be who knows, rhythm today 200 was possible because they are playing really great. And little bit disappointed with Rajat Patidar. I don't know means why he
Yeah.
is continuing his Test series form again in T20 and. Nothing to concern about, but yes, a few things good for RCB. Two rhythm means I am really surprised to see Green 2 wickets means good bowling. I didn't expect such type of bowling from
Cameron.
Green
Yeah.
actually. So it was a good positive. Now you can say that yes, Green can be utilized properly because I thought that one more player is in a bench that is called Will Jacks. I thought that Will Jacks should be the good candidate, but now Green is utilizing properly. So let's see. Now there will be a difficult task for RCB means how they can play in the home condition. See Aljari Joseph, what is his condition?
Yeah, and yes, it's Queen as well. Also, Kunal, talking about this, I'll tell you just a thing. So, if we can see the bowling of both the squads of RCB and Chennai Super Kings, they have been focusing on the short deliveries again and again, and that's also not because of the fault. This fault is of the two bounces per over. So, do you feel this rule is actually good for the game? Because it's pretty being irritating that half of the deliveries that have been bowled by the bowlers are literally being wide deliveries. So, what do you feel on the rule?
Actually, rhythm it is all about the quality of a player. Means you can't say that each and every rule is some means if you are giving a two bouncer rule, that means that there is something they want to implement. And I think if you have good bowlers, means this is the first match of the tournament. Later on, you will see Enric Norkia who can give you good bouncer, Michelle Stark, Pat Cummins who can utilize the bouncer well. So you will see the quality bowlers will definitely use it as a weapon means where there will be crunchy situation and you are thinking that yeah, at least two dot balls is possible whenever you are going to defend such target. Means suppose in six ball you have to defend 15, so two dot balls will automatically create a pressure. Means in four balls you have to make 15 runs. So I think this type of pressure will be there. So I think it is all about quality of bowler, how you can utilize it.
Yeah. Okay. And also, unfortunately, double ducks in the RCB batting unit today from Rajat Patidar and also from the main man Glenn Maxwell, who has a pretty good stat in this ground if you have compared to, including the best average and also the best stats. Next, we have the 17.5 crore man, Mr. Cam Green, who unfortunately doesn't have a good strike rate and also played away a lot of balls. But yeah, the big thing, the big impact thing that I will say today was a partnership between Anuj Rawat and Dinesh Karthik. So basically, the people, everyone considered these two as the main weakest link of Royal Challengers Bangalore. And today, it's a day that they showed what the true caliber has been. So, what do you think of this partnership, Kunal?
I think that is really good. Means I'm pretty much happy to see the Anuj Rawat can play in that type of position. I remember one match in previous season against
Yeah,
Rajasthan Royals, and they played a really good knock, and Rajasthan Royals was out of the tournament at that match. So that was very impactful knock, and this is the start of the tournament. And if you are delivering like this, you can say that this is very good point for Royal Challengers Bangalore. That down the order you have good two Indian batsmen who can bat really well, and I think Rhythm. If I see the wicket keeping of Anuj Rawat, I think Dinesh Karthik is better still.
yeah, obviously. And yeah, talking about let's talk about the Chennai's bowling, obviously. So, ooh, what a day! 2 days ago, this man literally was on the what I will say, a mat in which he was being sent for the rescue, or he was sent for the hospitals for the cramps that's been happening to him. And 2 days later, he comes to Chennai, becomes the new dawn of the Chipak. Mustafizur Rahman, the face, the king of the cutters. So, Kunal, your reaction of Mustafizur Rahman's bowling today? 4 for 29. Incredible in the Chipak.
Yeah, actually, very good bowler, and I think Rhythm, you have to give some credit to MS Dhoni also, means the way he helped him actually. So I think over and all, you when you see the culture of this Chennai Super King camp, they know how to utilize a player, and the way Mustafizur Rahman was bowled really excellent. Means if I see previous franchise like in Delhi Capitals, he was there, but. Their chances were relatively less because of Enric Norkia was the main bowler. So now we can say that in the absence of Pathirana, as of now, Mustafizur Rahman is the main bowler for CSK for few matches. Still, Pathirana is coming.
Yeah. And also, I guess ODI World Cup over might have actually exposed Patirana, so I guess Dhoni might not try to use him right now against the bigger teams. So let's see on that. But yeah, talking about the Indian bowling unit of the Chennai Super Kings, that was actually a bit of disappointment, honestly. If I say, I will say, except Jadeja, obviously another case. But yeah, talking about Deepak Chahar and all the Tushar Deshpande, honestly, again Deshpande, previous season also he was a bit of expensive, and again it's been continuing this season as well. So right now, what's your thought on Deshpande, or do you think that some other bowler like Mukesh Chaudhary, who was injured last season, but the previous season he had a great start. Also, there were other players like Simarjit Singh or many other swimmers as well who are still waiting for the chance. Even Hangadekar as well. So, do you think right now that Deshpande, even after this performance, will be given the chances, or do you feel right now that yeah, he could be backed up for more? What's the thoughts, Kunal?
I think means I don't understand why Shardul Thakur was out of the playing 11. Means if you are bringing him, and Shardul Thakur is not a new bowler for CSK. Means your prime bowler was Deepak Char Shardul Thakur, who always used to you use him already. So I don't know means what was the captaincy from Rituraj Gaikwad. Might be they will talk with MS regarding that, and I think if Tushar Deshpande is not looking in good rhythm, you can use him because Shardul Thakur is not only a bowler, he can bat also. You have to
Hmm.
think about that also.
Even Shardul as well as Deepak Char as well. It's a good batting. It adds a
Yeah.
proper batting depth to the CSK team. And yeah, talking about the others, so yeah, also Thikshala went a bit expensive, but yeah, it's pretty normal. Let's see for that. Yeah, and let's now focus on to the Chennai's batting. So let's go with them. CSK innings, Rudraj Gaikwad unfortunately hadn't much runs on the board for just 15 or 15 with a power strike rate. But yeah, the man of the moment, Rachin Ravindra, first debut game for the Chennai Super Kings and also his debut game in the IPL. And also two beautiful catches, especially the catch at Fab places. And again, this one, Rachin, 37 runs of 15 deliveries, creating a super impact and also winning the electric striker of the match. That's another advantage. But yeah, your thoughts on Rachin's debut, Kuna?
Rachin Ravindra, excellent. Means the way Rachin Ravindra played, I really expected such type of debut. Means a very good player in Indian condition. We have seen him in the World Cup, very good knocks in some venues. So not a bigger surprise, Rhythm. Actually, I expected that, and he played really well. And I think he will play till Conway is coming.
Devon Conway, right? Yeah, he's expected till May, I guess. He's ruled out till May. Let's see.
Yeah.
And if, no, I won't say ask that right now, but yeah, we'll be asking that later. But yeah, let's come to the next player. So, Ajinkya Rahane, pretty decent innings, two sixes out 24, and also Daryl Mitchell as well. And let's talk about a middle order. So overall, if you have to look at the middle order, then everyone did a bit of contribute a bit of much for the batting, and at the end, it got up to a good victory. So your thoughts on the middle order of the Chennai Super Kings? Kunal?
Yeah, good middle order means I don't see anything means any holes in the middle order means the way Ajinkya Rani is playing and the way Daryl Mitchell is playing match by match. You will see that dependency on MS Dhoni will be decreasing there at the time, and Dhoni will be very happy to go then, and then he will say that yeah, means now CSK is in a good hands and. With the captaincy of Rituraj Gaikwad, now CSK is going to play. So With a matter of 4 or 5 matches, Ritam, I guess CSK will learn how to play, means how to chase the target without MS.
And also, Kunal, any kind of message for those Sony fans who want to see their idol bat, but unfortunately can't get till now. So even in the future matches as well. So what's the message for them?
Virat Kohli?
No, no, for the Sony fans.
Dhoni fans means, yeah, for Dhoni fans, I want to say that means I think you should be prepared. Uh, uh, 2 3 seasons before, MS Dhoni already told you that there is time I will definitely go where you will see the Jadeja captaincy. But Dhoni was still there because CSK was as a family. It was like a family for him. So I think now MSD is coming from injury. So he was coming from big operation. No, so Rhythm, at the end, Dhoni is not a machine. He's also the human being. So I think at last you have to think about that. He has to come, and he has to go at some stages, and I think MSD will be very happy if without his contribution Chennai is going to win maximum number of matches and chase the target. So for CSK fans, I have to say that uh, you should say that you have to be patient, and just remember the MSD innings that MSD has giving to India, giving to CSK. Okay, so time is coming that MSD has to go at the end.
Yeah. So right now we have been joined by two more guests out there. One's Anirudh and another is Madhur. So hello guys.
Hi.
Yes. So also congrats to I guess Anirudh. He was a CSK fan out there. So congrats to him for the team's victory. And yeah,
I didn't
let
play.
yeah, please.
I didn't play.
Okay. Anyways, so let now right now we have been discussing about the CSK batting. So let's talk about the RCB's bowling at this point. So basically, a lot of bowling options today RCB got to use, and actually the pretty good was Cameron Green. He was pretty looking good with the ball, but yeah, but unfortunately very expensive. But yeah, now coming to Anirudh. So your thoughts on Cameron Green's bowling performance today?
See, I think before we get to Cameron Green, uh, this is something that RCB have been doing for decades.
Hmm.
Forget not decades, 1.5 decades of cricket that RCB have put up, and you don't see a change in pattern. So the best sixth bowler says a lot about your bowling attack, right? And this is Chepauk. It's a fairly bigger ground compared to Chinnaswamy. If you're going to play 7 games in Chinnaswamy with this attack,
Hmm.
uh, you're pretty much in you're pretty much in soup. Nothing else to say. Look, Alzari Joseph, what 11 crores was he? And you look at the tribe that he produced after that.
Yeah.
So I have nothing much to say. Cameron Green bowled well. That's all you can say. But he is the fifth or sixth bowler. If that is your performance from your sixth bowler, you have to expect something from your top five, top four.
Yeah.
Karan Sharma is getting whacked down the ground. He's what 38 years old. What are the tactics? What is the strategy that is going on for RCB that you are getting a sixth bowler who himself was traded for 17C from Mumbai Indians just because they had to afford Hardik Pandya?
That's a good one. Unfortunate right now. What's this RCB bowling is going to look like? And also, yeah, as we're talking about Aljari Joseph. So coming back to Kunal. So Kunal, right now looking at Aljari Joseph. So also there were some other better bowlers actually I will say in the form of Lockie Ferguson and rest of level outlet. But do you feel right that the price tag is the one which is actually mattering RCB? Because you know that Joseph has been bought at a very high price tag as compared to Topley and Ferguson. So do you think that right now RCB should focus rather on the quality rather on the price tag?
Yes, of course, means Ritam, I think selection of Aljari Joseph was one of the reason in intra squad match. Aljari Joseph took 4 wickets. I think that was also one of the reason he back him. But according to my expectation, Aljari Joseph played like that. Means I expected this type of economy from this bowler. Means you can't expect the economical spell from Aljari Joseph. He is different bowler, and I think it's better Lockie Ferguson should come and he will give you some wickets.
Okay. Coming to Anirudh once again. So, Anirudh, do you agree with Kunal's view?
I mean, yeah, but again, it's not exactly price tag. As I've said, RCB have been doing this for years now.
Hmm.
It is not about one bowler. You need for a track like Chinnaswamy. Look at the size of the ground, and you look at how Chahal has bowled on the ground. He has actually been so successful. You need guys who are 3, 4 guys in a unit who are successful, who can do well on a small ground like that.
Hmm.
It's not only about price tag, it's about skill set. How many of these guys, if you're going to bowl extreme pace and they're going to use the pace and whack you all around the ground, right?
Hmm.
So it's not just about price tag, it's about skill set.
Yeah. Exactly on that, and we're also joined by right now Rahul as there. So another CSK fan who is celebrating a victory. And yeah,
Yes.
okay. So right now, looking back at the stats, so that's it from the RCB CSK match as you can see. Anuj Rawat and Dinesh Karthik having a good start, and finally CSK winning the game with Rachin Ravindra, Shivan Dubey, and other beautiful performances. So right now, let's focus on tomorrow's big games coming up. It's the first game that we are seeing from the Mullanpur Stadium tomorrow. It's the Delhi Capitals taking on the Punjab Kings. Today's 3:30. Today 3:30 game. And let's discuss on this game. So let's come to Rahul Iyer. So tomorrow, for the first time after a long time, I would say, it's the return of our Spider Man, Spider Punt, Rishabh Punt. So, what's your reaction on Rishabh Punt's return?
Yeah, great to see Rishabh Pant's return. It's an absolute miracle that to see that he's back on the cricket field. I mean, 1.5 years after being in an accident, after getting into an accident like what Rishabh Pant got into, you would pray for them to survive the accident. No, let alone come back, return and play cricket again. You would pray for them to actually survive the accident and still be alive after that. But Pant has come back and he has played, and now he's going to be on the cricket field. It's amazing. Not only on the cricket field, it's going to be captain also. So it's an inspirational comeback. I'm actually uh, almost as excited about Rishabh Pant's comeback as I was about CSK versus RCB today, the opening match. It is a pretty exciting time, not just for if you're a Delhi Capitals fan. I think if you're generally an Indian cricket fan, it's great to see Rishabh Pant back on the field. Maybe I think they should have had this match in New Delhi so that Rishabh Pant can make his comeback in front of a home crowd. But anyway, that doesn't matter. He's back on the cricket field. It's going to be exciting to see. It's also a debut for the new stadium in Punjab, Mullanpur. I
Yeah.
think it's somewhere near Mohali, if I'm not wrong. I don't know, but it's good to see a new stadium making its debut in the IPL. So we have two things to look forward to tomorrow.
Yeah.
I think as far as the Delhi stadium is concerned, it's not available even for the Delhi's first two home games. So
Hmm.
I
Yes,
think
yes, correct,
Nice.
correct.
for
They,
4 games, they won't be playing at Delhi. So
yeah,
that's one thing.
because they had the WPL matches over there.
Yeah.
So that is a thing. I do not know why. Okay, anyway, I know this is off subject, but and maybe WPL from next season should have consider home and away format. That's a thought for the future. But anyway, let's come back to this match. I think it's going to be very exciting to see Rishabh Pant's comeback. I think that's really the headline of tomorrow's match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly on that, and we are joined by Delhi Capitals fans out there, Madhur out there. So tomorrow, you and also Kunal's out there. The Delhi Capitals playing the first game in Mullanpur, and also Rishabh Pant's returning. So Madhur, as a Delhi Capitals fan, what's your expectation from Delhi Capitals tomorrow? First of all,
Yeah, is my voice clear?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, so in the auction we brought many young talenters.
hmm.
So it's time for youngster to perform, and we have Tristan Stubbs, Shea Hope. we still not find a Harry Brooks replacement. So get apart this. Let's see who will play. I will go with Shea Hope because Shea Hope is a West Indian and West Indian have a ability to hit the sixes, and Shea Hope's height is very tall. And talking about the main thing, not for the Delhi Capital fan, but as an Indian fan, greatest comeback, Rishabh Pant coming out to the huge injury.
Hmm.
So waiting, not I'm just not waiting for him to play for Delhi Capitals, but play for India in the Test series, like how he score, how he hit the sixes in the uh, Test cricket. So really looking forward to Rishabh Pant to be back and making his comeback makes Delhi more strong, and hopefully tomorrow we will win and start kick start of the tournament with a win.
Okay. So coming back to Kunal, so Kunal, tomorrow, what do you think will be the key matchups tomorrow in the Delhi Capitals and Punjab Kings game?
Yeah, first of all, I think if we talk about Delhi Capitals, first thing is we have to see the role. Means what is the role of each and every player actually. Means in previous season when I see David Warner as a captain, David Warner was properly failed. We see the strike rate changes also. Means suddenly he was starting with a 110, 120. Then at the end of the match he was ending in 80, 90. So that was the kind of issues, and there are issues in middle order also. So I have to see that means how they are overcome these challenges. Michel Marsh, another inconsistent player, I will say it. I have to see Prithvi Shaw, means how Prithvi Shaw is going to start the tournament. So these are the main points we have to see. And if we talk about Delhi Capitals bowling unit, I am quite satisfied. Means now I get the news that Norkia is going to play the first game, so it will be the good news. Along with the spin, we have good spinners like likes of Akshar Patel, Kuldeep Yadav. If there is some spin in a pitch, well, it is a new pitch, first time we are going to play. If there is something slowness in the pitch, slow pitch, then you can consider Lilith Yadav. Or other than that, I will be very happy to see Ishan Sharma. Means Ishan Sharma played really well in previous season. I see him bowling in the last over, defending some scores. I remember one match against GT where Hardik Pandya not be able to chase the target, and that was the perfect bowling of Ishan Sharma. So pretty much excited, and we have to see means how can David Warner do the type of magic like a orange cap winner? Can he become an orange cap winner? If he can, then Delhi can do something and can qualify for top four. So many questions to answer for Delhi Capitals, I guess. So we have to see.
Okay. Right now, yeah. Coming back to Anirudh again. So last season, if we remember, then Akshay Patel, everyone was literally criticizing Delhi Capitals for bringing Akshay Patel so lower down the order. So this season, do you think that Akshay Patel could actually be promoted at 5 or 6, Anirudh?
Can always be done. It's not
Yeah.
about will it be done. It can always be done. It's not about will it be done or anything. Rewind before the IPL as well. We had an ODI series versus Australia. You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
And Akshar Patel was coming down. He was somewhere down the order. Even the Test series, he was batting down at 9. Everything. I all the management for India for Delhi Capitals. Everyone were Akshar Patel way down the order for hit, and he was in such good form. Of course, it can be argued that you had a solid batting lineup above, but if you look at form, I just think it could have been utilized far better than what was done.
Okay. So yeah, coming to right now back to Rahul. So Rahul, you're playing 11 from Delhi Capitals tomorrow.
Okay, so this is going to be interesting. I think the top three is fairly set in stone for Delhi Capitals. I think you have David Warner, Prithvi Shaw, and Mitchell Marsh will be coming at one down.
Mhm.
And I think next should be Shea Hope. Number four should be Shea Hope. I think Shea Hope is a batsman who needs some time to settle down. He can play the big shots, but I don't think he's exactly the kind of batsman who can hit from ball one. So I think you need him at number four. I think that would be the ideal position for him. And then number five and number six will be Rishabh Pant and Akshar Patel. In any order, I think whichever order Rishabh Pant sees fit, he can swap those two
Mm.
positions around. And then another all rounder, I think you can bring in Lalit Yadav. I think you can play him regardless of the conditions because you already have Mitchell Marsh as a pace bowling all
Mhm.
rounder. So this can be your top seven. You have three all rounders there: Marsh, Mitchell Marsh, Lalit Yadav, and Akshar Patel. And then bowling attack: Anrik Nortkia, Mukesh Kumar, Ishant Sharma, and Kuldeep Yadav. I think I've covered four foreigners in this playing 11, if I'm not wrong. Four foreigners being Warner, Marsh, Nortkia, and Hope. So this would be my playing 11.
Okay. And also, can I mention your impact players while if Delhi Capitals batting first and Delhi Capitals bowling second? They're bowling first.
Oh, oh, right. I forgot. Totally forgot about impact player. Okay,
Okay.
yeah. So that's going to be pretty interesting to see the impact player. So Delhi Capitals is batting first. They can probably bring in an extra um, batsman, probably perhaps Yash Dul or Ricky Bui. One of these two can play as an extra batsman, and you can swap them from one of the bowlers who I mentioned in the playing 11. Actually, in my playing 11, I mentioned four bowlers. Suppose they're bowling first, then they can swap one of those bowlers for perhaps Yash Dul. That would be my choice.
Okay. Yeah. And yeah, and in case it's bowling second.
Oh, bowling second. Yeah, bowling second. That's what Yash Dul will play in place of one of Ishant Sharma, Khalil Ahmed, Kuldeep Yadav, or Andrik Norkia. Basically, actually, with the substitute rule, you could consider yourself to have a playing 12 rather than a playing 11 because you can always switch two players based on whether you're batting first or batting second. You have that luxury in the IPL.
Yeah.
Okay, one question, Rahul, from my side. Okay, when I see you're playing 11, means do you think Shai Hope is that T20 type of batsman? Means you can put Stubbs out of the playing 11. Do you think you are considering Shai Hope at number 4, and I guess Rishabh Pant is best candidate for number 4 position.
Perhaps you can. I think Shai Hope can start initially. I think you have to see how he plays, and if he's not playing well, you can later on substitute. Like for two or three matches, you can substitute Tristan Stubbs in his place. That is my opinion, frankly.
But Rahul, if I see the SA20, means Stubbs is in a great form for champion team Sunrisers, Eastern Cape. That is also
Yeah,
point.
he's definitely a very good option in my mind. Maybe instead of Hope, you can have Tristan Stubbs. That'll be an interesting option. Maybe at the number four position, and Rishabh Pant. Actually, I would prefer him at number six. You want to give him some time, not bring him in to rush him in too early. I feel because he still might not be 100%. We don't know yet. It's better to have him a little bit lower down the order so he has time. He doesn't have to come in too early to bat. And like Anirudh mentioned, you need to have they should try to bring in Akshar Patel a little bit earlier because once he comes at number 6 or number 7, then his impact kind of diminishes. So you can bring Akshar Patel, I think, as high as number 5. That would be a very good option for Delhi Capitals.
Yeah.
Before we proceed, I have a question.
Yeah.
What did you make of the two bouncer per over rule you've seen? How do you think it's going to go ahead? I'm sorry I'm drifting away from the topic, but I joined a bit late and I thought I might ask you what did you think of how it went today and how do you see it progressing with the tournament?
Yeah, we actually discussed about it with Kunal just a few moments ago before you're joining.
Yeah,
So
no, sorry, I joined till
no, no,
late
that's
and
not
I
a problem.
didn't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, me too. Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah. So yeah, let's go with the next thing. So welcome. Let's go back for Madhur right now. So Madhur, so let's go with the next thing. That's the Punjab Kings lineup. So Punjab Kings. If you have to talk about Punjab's King lineup, so the biggest thing I will say, or the biggest question I think is the who is going to get back. Who is going to get into playing 11 first? First of all, there's two confusion between Liam Livingston and Sikandar Raja. So right now, who do you think is going to get into the playing 11 first of all in the first game? Madhu.
Yeah, if we see the past performance, second, no past performance for their leagues or for their nation teams, I think Sikandar Raza played more matches than Liam Livingston. Looking at the 2023 World Cup, Liam Livingston didn't perform well. So I think Sikandar Raza is a better choice for Punjab to make the middle order perfect. And I think that Liam Livingston, if they play Liam Livingston, then Livingston, so he will face some issues. So I'm going with the Sikandar Raza.
We have a comment also coming up from Janet. So Raja should play instead of Liam Livingston. Liam Livingston is not in form. Yeah, that's also pretty visible from the South Africa 20 league as well.
That's the reason I'm saying that.
And yeah,
I also think mentality wise, Sikandar Raza is capable of playing in high pressure situations. He's a very clutch kind of player. He's very good at playing under pressure, and he plays for in international cricket. He plays for a team like Zimbabwe, where he always has to play under pressure because he's one of the main players for the Zimbabwe team. So he always has to handle the pressure and come out on top. And he's shown that in the very few IPL matches he played as well. I particularly remember one match last season where they chased against CSK in 200 runs, and he was able to get 3 runs off the last ball to win it for his team. And I think one match before that as well, I think it was against Lucknow Super Giants as well. I think that was also a close match, which he managed to pull off for Punjab Kings. I remember these two matches very vaguely. So he's capable of winning in high pressure situations. Liam Livingston is a very good hitter, but he's also kind of a hit and miss. Some he can also have very bad days and is not that great under pressure.
yeah, that's the thing as well. So yeah, well, let's go for the next thing. That's the Punjab Kings probable lineup. So Kunal, heading on to you. So please predict your playing 11 for Punjab Kings, also with the impact for both the conditions, batting first or bowling first. Both.
Okay, 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 okay. If I let's talk about if the Punjab thinks is bowling first. So for me, opening combination, I'm going with Shikhar Dhawan and Johnny Bairstow. He's a very good player. Okay, Prabh Simran Singh is my impact substitute, as I'm considering the bowling first. Okay, and after that, I'm going with Liam Livingston, Jitesh Sharma, Sam Curran,
Hmm.
Harshal Patel, Rahul Chahar, Arshdeep Singh, and Kagiso Rabada. So these are my options. And after when batting comes, Prabh Simran Singh will come out and Harshal Patel will be out, and vice versa when things will happen.
Acha, acha, acha. Got it, got it. Okay. So before moving on to the next game, so let's have the predictions from every one of you. So starting off with Madhur, and so tomorrow's winner of this game of Punjab Kings and Delhi Capitals, and also the highest run scorer and the highest wicket taker. So Madhur starting off.
See,
Yeah.
if you're asking the winner, you also know what I will say. You know what I will say. So
Okay.
don't ask me that who will win. I'm always with my team, Delhi Capitals, to win. Obviously, it's a tough game. Punjab are the favorites to win tomorrow. Also, the new ground. Let's see how it's work. But I'll go with Delhi Capital. And talking about the most run scorer for Delhi Capitals, do I have to tell both teams or the Delhi Capitals only?
Both the teams. However, both the teams you have to see the play.
Yeah, yeah, most run scorer. Yeah, I'm going with David Warner because I don't see any 3, 4, 5 to perform. And talking about David Warner and Prithvi Shaw, both are out of form. But David Warner has the ability to score runs, so I'm going with David Warner. And talking about Punjab Kings, uh, obviously Gabbar, the man who leads this team, will score the most runs.
Okay. So coming back to Kunal, so your predictions and also your highest run scorer, highest wicket.
I think Punjab Kings is going to win this match,
Hmm.
and Highest run scorer for Delhi Capitals will be Rishabh Pant. Highest wicket taker Norkia. And for Punjab Kings, I guess Shikhar Dhawan will be the highest scorer and highest wicket taker Arshdeep Singh.
Interesting one. Coming back
Bro
to
changed his
yeah.
team.
Hmm?
Bro changed his team from Delhi Capitals. Kunal.
No, I have not changed the team. I am seeing the combination actually means there is so many problem in Delhi still. I have to see means how they are going to.
Okay. So let's go for Rahul. Rahul, you can shower your
Yeah,
predictions.
well, yeah, I know the everyone's looking forward to the comeback of Rishabh Pant. They're two Delhi Capitals fans here as well, and I know Rishabh Pant will give Delhi Capitals a boost. But with all due respect, Punjab Kings is looking like the stronger team on paper, and they're also starting off at home. Although it's a new ground, so I feel Punjab Kings is going to win this match. If you just look at their playing 11, it's a little bit harder to choose their playing 11 compared to Delhi Capitals. They really have a lot of options in their hands. So I think it's going to be Punjab Kings that wins this match. I think they're the favorites.
Okay. And also your predictions for the highest run scorer and highest wicket taker.
Okay, so highest run scorer, I think Johnny Bairstow is going to catch fire in this match, and highest wicket taker, I think Arshdeep Singh will be the highest wicket taker for Punjab Kings. For Delhi Capitals, I think it'll be Mitchell Marsh with the most runs. I'm going to go for Mitchell Marsh, and bowling, I think, will be Kuldeep Yadav.
Mm-hmm.
For
Interesting.
me, highest run scorer will be Harshal Patel, and highest wicket taker will be Liam Livingston.
Okay, okay, okay.
Okay.
Very good.
प्रीतम की
Both with the
हंसी
ball.
देखने के या प्रीतम की हंसी पे हम मरते हैं यहाँ पे यार.
Anyway, so let's go. Let's go with Anirudh
Yeah,
right now.
yeah. So yeah, I'm
Yeah.
so excited to watch Rishabh Pant coming back in the playing ground after almost I think 1.5 year.
Mm-hmm.
So we are excited, looking forward, and I expect him to have a big season. So he makes himself available for the World Cup also, and we definitely missed him, and we are ready to go back. And Delhi, as usual, they have a good side, and hope they perform very well on their given day. Otherwise, Punjab, they're playing in the new home ground, so excited for that also. Hope they don't have the fears of their previous ground where even if you score 200, it was not defendable, just like RCB. So I hope it's a good battle to watch along, and I hope the best team wins.
Good one.
Yeah, Prajwal, one question. Do you
Yeah,
think that Rishabh Pant can consider in T20 World Cup seriously? Means you see the so many wicket keeper in a line.
yeah,
Do you
bro.
think still?
Because see, I mean, the wicket keepers now you have on current basis is Sanju Samson and Jitesh Sharma. But Jitesh Sharma, yeah, I'm not that confident that will.
Don't put KL Rahul out of the contest. KL Rahul can
No,
be.
no,
KL Rahul.
No,
yeah,
Because
I'm putting. Yeah,
Bro, I
yeah,
think
yeah,
Rishabh Pant
yeah.
I'm
can't make it to the World Cup
Arey,
stage.
wait.
yeah,
Yeah, let me speak first.
Yeah,
See,
yeah, yeah.
why I'm saying Rishabh Pant should be considered because A, he's got experience, and B, you can rely on him. If we found if we have fallen a lot of wickets, like maybe if we lose 4 or 5 wickets before 10 overs, so you have someone who can get that 60, 70 runs quickly. But with Jitesh Sharma, you can't say the same thing. Will he do it every match? Or maybe if with
no.
KL Rahul, you don't know how his striking form is going ahead in
Sorry, I
the
want to
middle order.
interrupt you. I want to
I
interrupt over here.
yes.
Yeah.
Uh, what has Pant done even in full fitness that allows you to say that he
No,
can
no.
score 60, 70
See,
runs every game?
Pant, if you remember the third ODI against England in England,
Hmm.
we India were in very big trouble. I think they had
yeah.
I
Yeah,
think they
of
had
course, but
That is
lost
an ODI
four, five
match,
ODI
wickets.
and
Prajwal.
T20
That
are
is
Yeah,
an
two
ODI
different
match.
formats.
Playing,
I
see,
I understand,
playing
but Nini, I'm not saying he can't do it in T20. He can do it definitely. ODI and T20 and Test are all different games. But I can give you that guarantee. At least we have someone rather than having no one. So will you
Why?
have that
Okay.
guarantee with other players? Like
Uh,
We took Jitesh Sharma to South Africa. We took him to Australia. We took him to this Afghanistan series. Did he perform anything over there? Tell me one innings where he's outshined other batters.
Mm, to be frank, Prajol, Jitesh Sharma has shown capabilities in all these series of scoring runs quickly. So you can't just rule him out and say he's nobody. And he's been playing for India for a year. In this whole last year, when priority was ODI World Cup, he's been a T20 regular. You have to be
Mhm.
fair to him. You have to respect his
Yeah.
talent and give him a chance, even if it is his first ICC tournament. Look, players are never going to be experienced if you don't give them the chance to play in the
Mhm.
ICC tournament. You have to consider that, and you have to be fair to him. Rishabh Pant has been out of the team for 1.5 years. I
See,
feel very bad
also,
that he missed because of an accident. You can feel bad
yeah,
because he missed
yeah.
because of an accident,
Uh,
but you cannot select a players based on sentiment for a
see,
T20 World Cup. It
also,
is a
also,
competitive tournament at the end of the
uh,
day, so you cannot
also, yeah.
simply go on sentimental selections. You have
No,
to
no, no.
choose
I,
players based on
I'm
adding,
performance and
I'm
form.
not going
adding,
on sentimental selections, but for the fact that nowadays a lot of international teams have leg spinners or maybe left arm spinners. So to tackle that equation, you don't need you need a left-hander or slogger in between overs. So today also you saw when Dubey was there, when Rachin was there, and when this guy Jadeja was there, RCB were not able to bring their spinners on. So they were able to score very quickly
That
and they had
is
to bring their pace
that
bowlers.
is more down to the fact that Shivam Dubey is weak against the short pitched ball, and they wanted to keep Shivam Dubey quiet with the short pitched ball. They were able to
So,
do that, but they were not
yeah,
able to get his wicket. That's the only
uh,
no,
thing.
no.
So it's more to do.
I
See,
want
it's
to
not.
add to Rahul's point as well. Shivam Dubey also had a few chances recently in January and slightly a little before that also. And
Yeah.
I have to say that with respect to Dubey, he's been kind of a late bloomer into the Indian team. He had his chances earlier 3 years back. He didn't perform. Then he leaked runs with the ball, which he still does now. But uh, if you remember the first T20 against Afghanistan, or first or second, I forgot, he bowled extremely well and that was because he bowled in the first half of the innings as well. But I'm keeping bowling aside. Dubey also has performed, so he also has that thing of slogging in the middle overs. And plus, remember we are playing in West Indies, right? It's going to be slightly slower over there as well. So we need guys who are also proven performers. With all due respect to Rishabh Pant, he had a great 2016, he had a great 2017, he had a great 2018. But what has he done in IPL after that, or T20 International after that, to say that he is a great T20? I accept wholeheartedly that he came in as a T20 player, but now he has just somehow, I don't know what it is, but he has somehow lost the hitting capability in T20. But he has somehow found it in ODI and Test. I'll be
I
happy
think
to be proven wrong if he can score in T20 in the future. And I think the IPL will show. But if he does not have a good IPL, unfortunately, he is going to have to miss out in the World Cup. It is going to be
Yeah,
No,
Jitesh
no.
I
Sharma.
think,
He
see, the
he
way the
can be
Indian
a
team
see.
has set up right now,
Yeah.
we have to really take a call based on the IPL, because since the last T20 World Cup, I think Kunal and I have discussed this very often, but since the last T20 World Cup, India has never played with a full strength team, because between 2022 T20 World Cup and 2023 ODI World Cup, most of the senior players were not playing T20 because they were focusing on ODI cricket. But even after the ODI World Cup ended, we didn't never played with a full strength team. Even the when Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma played against Afghanistan finally, we were not playing with our full strength bowling attack. So we never
Yeah.
have played with a full strength team. So we have to really take a call based on the IPL and see who's in better form. That is our
See,
situation right now.
see, if you play Shivam Dubey, he covers your two roles. Once he is a good finisher, so he can be a backup to Rinku Singh. And
Hmm.
other than he can be a backup to Hardik Pandya also. Okay, he's a genuine all-rounder.
But
But
Hardik Pandya and Rinku
To
Singh
be
are
frank,
are
you
fixed
cannot.
there are
players.
different
Shivam
things I
Dube
can
is not much
understand.
of a bowler compared to Hardik
Yeah,
Pandya in
but
terms of
he can at
finishing
least bowl you
abilities.
couple of
Yes, he
overs.
can
No, I'm
match
not sure
Hardik.
he will bowl you 4 overs, but at least 1 or 2 overs, it's fine. No,
1 or 2 overs is fine,
in
Let
but
case
the
let's
way
see what
the
Shivam
playing
Dube
11
do,
is,
and he
in
will
case
be the
in
standby
case
player.
couple of bowlers don't have a good day, they can bowl 3 overs, and the others rest can be
the
done by
problem
Dubai.
is the
I think
problem
we have
is
to also
if you
address the
include
fact.
Shivam Dube in the playing 11 in the T20 World Cup, will you leave out Rinku Singh? I want to know that you will probably have to leave out Rinku Singh if you want to include Shivam Dube, because if you look at the lineup, already the top five is more or less set. We are going to have Rohit Sharma and one of Yashasvi Jaiswal and Shubman Gill opening the batting. You will have Virat Kohli at one down. You will have Surya Kumar Yadav at number four. Number five will be Hardik Pandya. Then number six will have to be either Rinku Singh or Shivam Dube. You'll have to choose one of them. And then you will need number seven to be number six or number seven, a wicket keeper, which will probably be one of Jitesh Sharma, Sanju Samson, or KL Rahul. Or if you want Rishabh Pant, you have to choose between one of four. Obviously, you cannot have more than one of these four in your playing 11. And then you need the bowlers: Jasprit Bumrah, Mohammad Siraj, Arshdeep Singh, and Kuldeep Yadav. I might switch if it's spin friendly conditions. I might bench Mohammad Siraj and bring in Ravi Bishnoi. I think Ravi Bishnoi deserved a chance in the last T20 World Cup, but he did not get it. I think yeah, he has shown his talent ever since then. Even became the number one ranked T20 bowler at one point. So I think he should get a chance to be in this World Cup squad.
Yeah, and now this is the time where you need not look towards your past players who's not who has performed for your country but haven't delivered on the biggest stage. So it's better you should go ahead and look forward to the youngsters.
To
Okay,
be
so
Okay,
frank,
guys.
we are
once
not exactly doing that when you have Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli
I
in
was
your
I
going to
top
see
say
four,
Rohit
that.
because
Sharma and Virat Kohli are the biggest names. You can't
they are the
even
biggest
think of
names.
dropping
But
them. If you
I
drop
see,
them,
Prajol,
your
if you're saying
performances
look
in
forward to the
India.
future, see, and with
I'm
all due
see.
respect to
I'm
Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli, if you say look forward to the future and they have not played T20 for more than a year,
Yeah,
then you have
I
to
know.
drop them.
But
But if you
see,
select them
but
and say you're looking forward to the future, that is
no,
a
no, no,
total
no, no.
contradiction.
See.
Yeah,
I'm not saying she drop them, but think you should like stick to a combination where there is youth and experience both.
I,
Okay, so
no,
you have
I think
experience with Rohit,
See,
and
but
I
it's
have
not just a youth and experience, Prajol. You need to go by form and performance as
yeah.
well
I
at the
I
given
mean,
I
time.
want
who's
to
It's not just
I
about
want to
checking the
ask.
who's a
age.
I want to ask.
who's a better
We
batsman?
had the same. We had the same experience in the last two World Cups, right? The last two World
Hmm.
Cups. What happened in the last two World Cups? Did we win them? Apart from Virat Kohli, tell me exactly who else performed in the last two three World Cups. I would genuinely like to
See,
know. As far as
Virat.
batting is concerned,
Yeah,
there has been no other second after him. And even with Virat, he has been slow. If wickets fall early, if the openers are slow, I want to
yeah.
say with all my fandom for Kohli, his success in T20 is purely based on Rohit Sharma's failure.
Okay.
See, but
Okay,
you can't do anything also
Well, I
because
have to say, with regards to Virat Kohli in the T20 World Cup, he has played savior for India on many occasions. I mean,
200%, two hundred
especially
percent
again.
agreed. All right, 200% agreed. But at the same time, you have to understand that his format of playing is completely different from many other number threes as well. What is the reason for that? Also, we have to understand is the openers have been utter flops. You go into the power, you finish the power play on 40 for one or 40 for two, we are we are going nowhere with the innings. We are going to end up scoring 170, 180, which is not good for the team either on a flat deck. And we saw what happened in the last
Uh,
innings as well. And I'm saying this with all due
yes,
respect and my fandom
absolutely.
for Virat Kohli. Okay.
Yeah, definitely. Virat Kohli's 50 or 40 was one of the biggest reasons for India's loss in the last T20 World Cup semis, and also Rohit Sharma's 27 of 28. To be very honest, both of them really chewed up a lot of balls, and people are blaming Surya Kumar Yadav, who tried to play an attacking shot and get out, but
Exactly.
he was put in the situation where he had to do that.
Yeah.
So you cannot blame him in that situation. If
Exactly.
not for Hardik Pandya, we would not have even crossed
140.
150 in that
140.
semi-final. Yeah, even 140 we wouldn't have crossed if it wasn't for Hardik's innings. But the selectors have gone ahead with the decision that they want their two senior players in this T20 World Cup squad. But after the T20 World Cup, win or lose, I think we have to move on
Yeah.
from them
Yeah.
and go on to youngsters.
I think if we win, I think anyway they'll retire. But if we lose, yeah, I mean, there's no point after this. Just,
Okay.
just write it.
Yes,
Writing is on
absolutely.
the wall.
Okay, okay. So here are some comments out here. We are seeing here Kohli's catch by Rahane Rachin. Yeah, that was a pretty good catch. And yeah, maybe join. Alok, yeah, you can join.
I have some thoughts on Kohli's innings. Actually, I noticed maybe that he was trying to play a little more aggressively than he usually does at the start of his innings, but it was not coming off for him. That is a little bit of a concern for me, that Kohli is trying to hit, but it's not coming off exactly, because first 20 balls he was hitting a few in the air.
Yeah. No, I think in the last 2 3 years, if you notice, his power play innings have actually been far better than when he comes in at one down. He has actually been far better as an opener because he's able to get the team to 55 or 60 for one down or no loss or something, whatever it is, but get us to at close to 9.5, 10 over, which is far better, which is actually a good intent. It's just not come off on. It's just not come off today. I think we have to accept that.
दिल्ली रे तू शोर
Well, I
मचा
guess I think Madhur wanted us to talk about KKR versus SRH.
no, no,
Yeah.
they want to
Yes.
talk. They only want to talk about Delhi Capitals. So I want to hear from Kunal and Madhur. What is Delhi up to this season? Are they up to qualifying or what?
See, I have believe in my team. The God knows what will happen. I will
What
accept.
what what about Prithvi Shaw? Do you think he will maybe have a 400, 500 run season? What about Warner
And
Marsh?
if
Will they continue
he
to score?
if he scored one run tomorrow,
Uh,
it will be very grateful for Delhi Capitals fans.
wow, Ritam is getting मूंगफली के पराठे. He thinks Prithvi Shaw is greater than Rohit Sharma.
No stupid comments out
And
here.
who will be at number 4 for DC tomorrow?
They
Yeah,
predicted
the
Shai Hope
man.
and Crystal Stars.
Either Shea Hope or it'll be Tristan Stubbs. I think one of these two will be the number
Shea
4 for
Hope.
Delhi Capitals
I don't
tomorrow.
think so. Shea Hope. Maybe Rishabh Pant should be at number 4. Maybe 5 it should be Tristan Stubbs because you don't have Harry Brook. Number 6 would be Lalit Yadav, if I'm not wrong, Kunal.
हमसे पूछ के खुद जवाब दे रहा है बताओ.
और तुम लोग ज्यादा फॉलो करते हो ना भाई, इसीलिए तुमको थोड़ा एक्सपर्टाइज पूछ रहा हूँ.
यार देखो, कुल मिला के बात ये है, अभी 2
हम्म,
मैच देखा जाएगा, 1-2 मैच, क्योंकि
ओके.
पता मुझे भी है कि अभी के लिए दिल्ली कैपिटल्स कुछ भी नहीं है, मतलब अभी बहुत कुछ
हाँ.
जोड़ना बाकी है।
देखो
2
वही
मैच के
हम्म.
बाद बात करेंगे, 2 मैच के बाद
लेकिन यार
बात
मैं
करेंगे।
मैं मैं
मैं
नहीं चाहता यार तुम लोग एकदम से लूज, मतलब होप एकदम से स्टार्टिंग से लूज कर दो. एटलीस्ट मोमेंटम गेन करने के लिए एटलीस्ट एक दो विन
वो बात नहीं है
नेसेसरी
भाई.
है.
मैं
हाँ.
जैसे मैं हूँ. मैं टॉप 4 के बारे में सोच ही नहीं रहा हूँ कि कौन टॉप 4
हाँ.
जाएगा. मुझे पता
हाँ.
है वो 19
I
मई के बाद
think
पता चल जाएगा कौन टॉप 4 जाएगा.
हाँ.
क्योंकि जो भी जिस पे भी ज्यादा बड़ी चलाओगे वो जाएगी नहीं टीम. लास्ट ईयर वर्ल्ड
हम्म.
कप में देखा हमने, लोग कह रहे इंग्लैंड जाएगी,
हाँ.
इंग्लैंड जाएगी, इंग्लैंड जाएगी.
हाँ.
साउथ अफ्रीका चली गई.
हाँ.
ऐसे
अच्छा.
बोलो मत, जो जाएगी वो
हाँ.
जाएगी.
तुम्हारे जो डीसी के स्काउट है सौरभ गांगुली, इन्होंने कुमार कुशाग्रा पे बहुत इन्वेस्ट किया है और उनके डैडी को भी मिले थे ये ऑक्शन के पहले. उन्होंने तसल्ली दी थी कि हम आपके प्लेयर को ही उठाएंगे ऑक्शन में. जितने भी करोड़ जाए हमको कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. लेकिन हम इनके
मैंने
पीछे
हमने
जाएंगे।
कहा था 10 करोड़ तक जाएंगे बस।
वही तो बोला। तो अगर इतना ही ये लोग कॉन्फिडेंस दिखा रहे हैं तो हो सकता है कि वो एक इम्पैक्ट सबकी तरह देखे उसे।
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल होगा, ये होगा, पक्का होगा।
होगा ना?
नो
वही लग रहा
डाउट।
है मुझे। वो क्योंकि लास्ट ईयर भी आप देखोगे कि तो अक्षर पटेल बहुत नीचे आए थे और उनको एक ऐसा मिडिल ऑर्डर बैट्समैन की जरूरत थी जो उनको क्विक रन्स करके नहीं दे रहा था जब वार्नर पे इतना प्रेशर आ रहा था और कोई खेल नहीं रहा टॉप ऑर्डर पे और नीचे आपका पंत भी नहीं था या कोई और बैट्समैन नहीं था, तो अक्षर पटेल को नीड था कि ऊपर आके खेले। बट पता नहीं डीसी के मैनेजमेंट क्या सोच के रखी थी कि उनको इतने नीचे डाल दे। लेकिन अभी थोड़ा एक अगर उनका बैलेंस थोड़ा मिडल ऑर्डर लग रहा है मुझे, सो अक्षर पटेल को एक अथॉरिटी मिलती है कि वो अपना नेचुरल गेम खेले एंड में आके।
यही सेकंड मैच की बात कर ले। फर्स्ट मैच की बात कर रहे हैं इतनी देर से यार,
अच्छा हो गया क्या
सेकंड मैच
फर्स्ट
की
मैच
आ
का
जाओ।
बात? ठीक है, सॉरी सॉरी।
हाँ, सेकंड में आ जाओ यार।
Absolutely.
हाँ।
मैं
Okay. Let's go
अरे
with the Sunrisers KKR game. So that's been a lot of time we have discussed in the previous game. Now let's focus on the big game out there tomorrow, the clash of the big giants, the 2020 curse. With the Stark taking on Pat Cummins, KKR versus SRH.
वाह।
What a big game. The Pesa bolega khali. So let's go with
I,
Yeah.
I,
all.
I,
Yeah, please.
sorry, but I have to start with two bouncers and over. Shreyas Iyer facing
Yes.
Umran Malik, Patrick Cummins. He's in for a
Yeah.
really rough ride tomorrow.
I forgot that if he faces Marco Jansen, his
Ah,
skull will be at
Marco.
Howrah Bridge tomorrow. लटक के बैठना
Oh,
पड़ेगा उसको।
oh,
And by the time he gets two
oh
bouncers,
my God.
his career will be over, man. He's thinking of orange cap. He'll be getting purple, what do we say? Har, purple har,
Eye. He'll,
KK har.
he'll be getting a purple eye.
Yeah. And you don't know if the chief minister also got hit by a rock or something.
Oh, God.
The KKR captain might also get
Oh,
hit by
okay.
something.
Yeah,
Let's all
yeah,
know politics. Yes.
Anyway,
Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, KKR looking strong for me, at least for the batting side of the things. And SRH is definitely strong
अगर
from last year, whatever little I've seen in auctions and all
Yeah,
they have
I
had.
mean Pat Cummins and Travis Head. Definitely. I mean, one thing I said for a long time is SRH should really get before the auctions. I said SRH should get Travis Head. He will improve, solve SRH's opening problem. They
Mm,
got Travis
mm.
Head, so that's a good sign. They even got Pat Cummins, so they got a captain too. I
But
mean, Pat Cummins, yeah, I've never seen him. I've not seen him much of him captaining in
No,
T20
no.
cricket, but he has
He's
captained Australia to success in Test cricket and ODI cricket. Leadership skills are leadership skills.
no,
So he can
I
probably lift SRH to that level.
sorry, Rahul, I have a question. Uh, as far as a captain is someone who is there in the 11 for 14 games. Is Pat Cummins someone I can assure of performance 14 games to say that he is the one overseas player who can play all 14 games? Whereas I have guys like Heinrich Klaassen, Aiden Markram, who actually led them to success in the SA 20 twice. They have guys like Travis Head, Glenn Phillips, and these kind of guys who are far. They performed in T20 far more than what Cummins has. So would it be fair to some people like them, out and out T20 players, to say
I,
some Pat Cummins plays all 14 games
I
with
would love to
zero?
see the three South
It would.
Africans playing in the
I mean,
11 as well as
okay. If
the
I
captain.
wouldn't, if I was given a choice, if I was SRH management, maybe Pat Cummins would not have been my first
Mhm.
choice as a captain. But I'm saying, given that he is the
Yeah.
captain, what are the chances that SRH has?
No, no.
I think SRH has a good chance of improving their performance from last year. I mean, look, last year they finished in last place. How much worse can they finish than that? They can only get better from there, right?
yeah,
And Pat Cummins, he's a proven leader, whether it was in T20 format or not. He has led his national team to success in the other two formats. I know it's Test and ODI cricket. T20 cricket requires a different kind of tactics, but he has leadership skills.
Yeah.
That is a plus point for SRH. So
Mm.
you cannot completely disregard the leadership part of
See,
things. He has an ability to rally
best
players around him. We have
best thing for
seen that.
SRH would be start off with three Indian this opening batsmen. Okay, Sharma, Mayank, and Tripathi. Then go with these two South African pros, three South African three pros. In between, you can have Samad if you want. Then you can have Pat Cummins and the rest three Indian bowlers: Markandeya, Bhuvi, and then this
Mm,
guy, maybe Nattu or maybe Umran Malik. Depends on the surface what you want. Or maybe if you want to spin, then you can get in Shahbaz Ahmed also.
Yeah,
But the thing would be there, at least get a settle unit. If anything doesn't work, like opening doesn't work, then you can switch things. Like maybe use Travis Head up the order, or maybe sacrifice a bowler for someone like Havanindo Asaranga. Fazal Kharif can play once the pitches become very slow. So for different surfaces, you can use different players. But having Dan Vettori as the coach, he might stick to maybe Oz mentality, or maybe he might include Glenn Phillips as a maybe an impact player kind of thing. Because he's a good all rounder, he bowls off spin and he can bat also. But
yeah.
I'm not sure about his batting. Is he that consistent or not? Because I don't follow him that much. But yeah, I mean, they've got good core of Indian players and experienced players, and they can
I
give
think
a
it's
good
fair
fight.
to say I think it's fair to say if Pat Cummins has the leadership quality, Phillips has a quality in him that he brings that energy to a field, right? He's one of the
Mm,
greatest fielders in the world currently.
yeah,
He
hundred
is
percent.
he can bowl off spin, he can bowl leg spin, he can bowl medium, and he can
He
bat, he
can
can
do
wicket keep, and
he
he
can
can
do
field.
anything on
He
the cricket field. He can wicket keep also. He
he
can field also.
he he is a literal all rounder. Literally, he's an all rounder. So
Yeah.
I will
yeah, he can
always
be the
want to
water
say,
boy.
yeah,
Mm,
the,
I'm going to throw out a very strange idea, a very unorthodox idea, which is Pat Cummins can perhaps, if SRH is bowling first, let's say he can substitute himself in the second innings. When SRH is chasing, he can bring an impact, sub maybe in place of
Captain can never
himself.
substitute.
Why they
Oh,
can? No, no, but
no,
they only need to.
they can
They
substitute
only
anyone,
see if you
but
substitute
you
a
can
foreigner,
you
they can only play three foreigners
yeah,
if you want to substitute.
yeah.
You can't substitute four foreign.
you have four foreigners in a playing 11. You can substitute foreigner for foreigner.
No,
It's a
you
like for
cannot.
like
No, no, no,
No,
you
no,
Rodriguez.
can't.
you can't. You
You
can't. You
can't.
can't. What is the use of playing that foreigner? And they are like precious gems in your team.
Out of the 12 players playing that game, only four can be foreigners.
Yeah.
No matter
And if
whether
you
he is
want to
replaced or not.
substitute also, if you're thinking of substitute, you need
Yeah.
to play with three overseas, then you can substitute
The
one.
yeah. That and the only
So,
time a foreigner can
any
substitute a foreigner is probably only
anyways,
concussion substitute.
they are also got a spinner from Tamil Nadu. His name is Jattavardhan Subramaniam. He is also of kind of a foreigner, you can say. So they can also play him if you want to at any given time.
Uh,
So they
okay, I have a question. I would
With
actually
all with all the star power among their foreign players, I'll be very surprised if Jataved Subramaniam gets a chance in this team, because actually SRH, if you look at it, their Indian players don't look very strong on paper. Their Indian strength is not very strong, but they have some of the greatest overseas players
no,
on their
no.
team. So
They
it's a
have.
mixed bag,
See,
SRH, if you
you
ask
don't
me.
write them off right now because once they know their conditions really well, see, 2022 they didn't play in their home stadium, so they need new bus.
In 2023, they played
Yeah,
7 games in Hyderabad. They could win only 2 matches.
yeah, because they couldn't
So
understand the surface, and it was also relayed for the World Cup, I guess. So they right now they have a good surface to play on, and they'll be understanding the conditions much more than they did it last year.
would you
So if
believe that
they
last
can
year I
make their
said they had a yeah I felt they had a good dynamic last year as well
See, last year,
after the
actually,
auctions,
no,
but
actually, see, when do you remember when they were dominating at home, they were having Rashid Khan and these spinners who used to come and restrict them below around 130, 126. And they,
Wanindu Hasaranga can be that
yeah,
replacement, and he also offers value with the bat.
yeah,
In fact, Manindu Hasaranga can also take over leading this SRH team in case, let's say, Pat Cummins says, I'm going to prepare for the World Cup, I'm leaving the
Yeah.
IPL midway. They have Aiden Markram and Manindu Hasaranga to take over
अरे
captaincy. These two
काव्या
options,
मरन
that's a very Australian thing to
काव्या
do.
मरन will
Indians
tell
will not do it. That
Kavya
is.
Maran will tell, I don't want to give you my 20 crores, take my 2 rupees and get lost. Simple as that. Okay, because don't you think you know how much they are getting paid? Michael Stark is getting paid 6 lakhs to bowl a ball in IPL for
But
17
look,
matches.
Mitchell Stark has been on and off in IPL. He's either played 5, 6 games
His
and gone
performance in
off, or
T20 is
he's
not good. Mitchell Stark's performance.
See,
yeah,
nobody's
it's very
performance
To
is
be
not
average.
frank,
that good because they all.
The only question mark around Pat Cummins being captain is like Anirudh raised actually a valid concern. Will Pat Cummins play all 14 games? Being a pace bowler and with workload management coming into play, I think in that from that angle it's very questionable. And you have Aiden Markram and Vanindu Hasaranga to lead. If I were SRH management, I would have definitely given them a chance.
Mm.
Lanka Premier League 4 editions have happened, and out of that, Wanindu Hasaranga has won it twice as captain with two different teams.
Abe, Lanka Premier League is more smaller than you can say TNPL. TNPL is much bigger than that and much competitive than
Yes,
that.
this is a
Even
You
T20
can compare.
league.
And also Pat
even
Cummins when
Gokulam
he
Premier
was
League is
bowling in
bigger
the World Cup, he was bowling 10 overs within like on consecutive days. So if he can do that over there, why can't he bowl 4 overs over here? So maybe a good combination.
He definitely bowled
Again,
4 overs, but
look, I
uh,
think we
w-
And
we also have to
it's
yes,
look at his we have to look at history as well. Look at his performances at Kolkata Knight Riders, and you will see almost every second game he has gone for 45 runs and 4 overs, or if he hasn't completed his spell at all. How can I trust someone like that as a captain to play 14 games if he is going to be my frontline bowler? Just because he can bat, I'm sorry, I don't think that's a valid reason for me to back him for 14 games,
see
let alone
that
be captain.
that's
Pat Cummins is primarily a bowler. He can bat. He's a bowler who can do some batting.
Yeah,
So you have to select him for the primary skill, which is
yes,
bowling,
yeah.
not for his batting. His batting is just a bonus. And there are many bowlers like Pat Cummins who can also bat as well in this day and age of T20. There are many bowlers also who can just swing the bat and get sixes and
I
fours.
mean he's not a top order batsman, he's just handy and can contribute with the bat in case you need those extra 10-20 runs, or maybe if
Yeah,
you're chasing and you need someone to hold your other end, maybe he can do that
Okay.
kind of
So
very good
Alok is
form of
asking
play.
me a question. Rutraj's captaincy. I want to answer that quickly. So yeah, Rutraj Gaikwad, a decent start to his captaincy today. I think he did very well. It wasn't an easy start. Faf du Plessis was really looking in good touch, and RCB got off to a good start. And when you're captain for the first time, you can easily be rattled by that situation,
Hmm.
and things can go out of. You can lose control of things, but um, of course, yeah, he had some help from Dhoni along the way, but he was able to rally the team around and pull things back after that start by RCB. So I thought he did fairly okay in his first start as a captain.
Yeah.
Maybe he could have done better in terms of his own batting. He will have to improve his strike rate, especially if he wants to make a case for himself in the future for
Yeah.
getting into the Indian team.
See, Rishabh,
He will have to do
every
that.
time.
But overall, decent today.
Okay,
It's
Rishabh.
still early days though in his
yeah.
captaincy. We have to see a full
Yeah, bro.
season
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro.
of
Yeah,
Ritwik.
I think only
every time Deccan charges, sorry, every time Hyderabad plays KKR in the first game of the season, they go on to win the trophy. They played in 2009, they played in
Uh,
2016, now they are also playing in 2024. So I
they
no,
played
think
in
no.
2000
even an
They
Australian
play,
captain
they
is
played in
captaining them.
2019 also, but they can't win.
they played in
By the way, yeah.
2008. They finished eighth
That
with two
was
wins
in
out of 12
different
games.
town, I guess.
No, no, no. They played
2009,
2008.
what? Come on, come on. 2009, 2008, what is the big difference? Except for a few players. Come on.
Anyways,
That's unbelievable.
Now, I can also like say the
One
Australian
thing I want to
national
say
team.
about Rutraj being captain is I hope this time, even if CSK's results go south, even if it doesn't go as expected, and if it does end up like Jadeja, I think Rutraj should still continue. I don't want to see a case again where Dhoni returns as captain again and then says
Arey,
definitely not at the end of the
No,
season.
what we
I'll
say?
I
tell you.
don't.
What is your name?
I
Rahul.
think
Listen, that wasn't a settled unit. You see, all the bench
yeah.
bowlers we have right now were playing in that team. This is a
No,
settled
I'll
unit
tell you
because
what,
you have
Shahid,
done
that
something
I'll
in
2024 team,
auction.
I'll
yeah,
I'll tell
One
you
thing
I'll
I
tell
don't
you
think
what happened.
is mindless
I
I'll
don't
because they
tell
think
you.
will win
CSK's results will
ये
go
करेंगे
bad
नहीं.
this year. It will
We
not be
had
like
No,
we had
2022 because
Sivajit Singh,
number
we had
one,
Prashant Solanki,
Gaikwad,
we had Tushar Deshpande who were bowling. So it's a different
can
thing.
I
see,
No?
can I
number one,
can I just break down this
we
last
have home
four? Can,
advantage in this IPL, and two, Gaikwad has been captain before of his state team as well as the India A
Yeah.
team.
also
He's
can I
also
can I also
captaining
break
some
can I
local
break
leagues
down
over
what
here.
happened in the 3 years?
Yeah,
Can I break down what happened in the last 3 years? If it's
Yeah.
not too.
okay.
So 2022, 2 days before the IPL, he's uh, done, and Jadeja takes over, and Jadeja takes over 5 games. We are in 5 games, and Jadeja's all over the place. He cannot. He's unable to face a ball. He's unable to bowl with control, and his fielding. I don't even have to say it was 1/20th of the time of the what 1/20 the times what Jadeja would bowl in field in a game, right? He was absolutely bang average, and that would have been. And I think the idea was maybe 2 years of Jadeja leads until the mega auction, and then after that Rituraj takes over. But I think with the way the results panned out and Jadeja's performance panned out, Dhoni would have preferred to just say, you know what, take over these next 2 years, and I probably will train Rituraj myself in the next 1 year and or so. And now we actually this is a far perfect opportunity for Rituraj because he has Dhoni. This is a full season ahead of him. He has players from the previous season, and he can actually go into the mega auction with a far clearer plan than what he would have done if he went in straight in with as a
Yeah,
captain.
because
And this is
you
probably
know
what
you have a
happened.
clear plan who's your captain, you have a clear plan who's your coaches, and you have a clear plan who your team management wants, which kind of players you are targeting for the next season. Maybe
It's actually
if this
unfortunate that
if this season,
between 2021 and 2022, it's actually sorry,
yeah,
Prajwal. Sorry, I wanted to say something, which is it's was unfortunate between 2021 and 2022 that we lost Faf Duplessis and Duplessis went to RCB because actually Duplessis would have been the ideal candidate to take over the captaincy from Dhoni had he remained in Chennai Super Kings at that time. Right, you see right now he's leading RCB, so he would have definitely done okay at Chennai Super Kings.
no,
I
no.
think they were looking
See,
for a young captain as well.
the plan was of RCB. They always want if they wanted
Yeah.
captaincy to Faf Duplessis, they would have retained him instead of Moeen Ali. But Faf said, but Faf said he wanted to go in the auctions. Maybe you try purchasing me from there. Because if he would have given captaincy, he would like because CSK are more like they want Indians to lead their side more than foreigners. Because Indian understand their culture, India understand their younger players, India understand their sense of nature of the pitches and all. So it's better to have the
Although there are
new
not many
captain.
young players in Chennai Super Kings, yes, I mean
Yeah, but Ruturaj, you can say because he's got that Midas touch about him. He's led India to Asian Games victory also. Don't forget about it. And he's now kind of in that process of being an established Indian batsman. So when everything fits the bill, why not you pass the baton right now?
Mm, yeah. So,
Okay, so
fair enough. Okay, yeah, we should go on to SRH versus KKR.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
So I
Yes,
wanted
yes.
to ask the Ritam the Popa, are you going tomorrow for the match in the Kolkata? Are because you went for the event, so I thought you might have got some tickets from Kolkata team. And what do you think about the pitch? What Gautam Gambhir is cooking in that pitch? Do I see Thalla defending?
Gambhir is not definitely not cooking.
Thalla defending with eight fielders behind his back, or is it a very pacey kind of pitch where RCB get bundled out for 49? What kind of a pitch is this?
I think they're actually building a base supported beach right now because right even for the if I have seen till the even the last year as well, KK literally had a
Huh?
spin dominated beaches for most of the times, and they actually benefited all the KK players from Sunil Narine to Varun Chakraborty till last
Huh.
season. But this time I have heard about the news that they have been changing the conditions. They are making it more pace friendly, as I've heard from the news, so that the KK pace
Uh,
for especially pitches that can happen.
Okay,
Answer me
Yes,
okay.
this. Answer
absolutely.
me this. There was a
Kunal,
period during which the Kolkata Knight Riders, the curators of the Eden Gardens, did not comply with the what the owners wanted or what the management
yeah.
wanted. Could you
No,
just
because
say
they have
something
been
about that
instructed by the
period?
BCCI strictly to keep fair, even pitches and not
Okay.
listen to the local teams what they are want they are on their strength. Because if you want away sides to dominate and make the tournament very fair, you should have equal pitches because you don't want Lucknow to go so low and slow that you can't even start playing on it. So it doesn't suit the theme of the tournament very well. So Kunal, what do you think about KKR side? Are they stronger enough from the previous edition, or they are missing a two or thing in their bowling department? I feel so.
I think KKR is pretty much good. Means they have some players like if you see the opening combination: Philip Salt, Venkatesh
Yeah,
Iyer, Nitish
just one
Rana,
question.
Shreyas Iyer,
What what do
Rinku
you
Singh.
think,
Yeah,
Salt or Gurbaz? Who will open?
Salt. Of course, Salt because Salt is good
Okay.
record. And if I see Gurbaz previous season, he was not so consistent. So that is the point.
Yeah, yeah,
So I
same.
think Salt is going to
Okay.
start.
Can we talk about homecoming of Manish Pandey?
Yeah, means Manish Pandey, you can use as an impact substitute. Who knows? You can use it
Mm,
as an impact player.
yeah.
Yeah, but
Okay.
tomorrow maybe like will you see Manish Pandey like playing in the middle order because four will be Nitish Rana, three will be Iyer.
Same. He can't play in open. In impact player, he
Yeah,
can play in middle
maybe
order. Come
I'm
on.
quite excited about Angresh Raghuvanshi. I liked him in what I saw in the practice games. He was hard hitting batsman. Also, there I have Ramandeep Singh. I bought him in my auction also, so I'm quite
Okay.
excited about it also.
Yeah, that will be the
Yeah.
different excitement,
So,
but
Arey,
I
this
don't see in the first
Kolkata,
game.
this
I feel
we
one
auction
of
also
I
have
people,
think so.
the
Ramandeep will is going to play.
हाँ कौन रे?
we also
One of Manish Pandey or Ramandeep Singh, I guess.
तू क्या लाइफ पे दारू पी रहा क्या?
also we
I'll
have
ban
the
you from your,
homecoming of
I'll ban you
we have
from your
the
own show.
homecoming of
Under 18 child.
we also have the homecoming of Gautam Gambhir, albeit in a different role, right? What
Yeah.
is it?
Yes, as a coach of
7 yeah,
KKR.
See,
Yes.
it's
7 years
because
since he left.
Gambhir brings that seriousness in that side, bro. If you see, he
Yeah.
was there in the LSG side. He wasn't doing anything. He was just sitting. They're qualifying, but that side never had that thing to win that title. They were always qualifying. Now he comes to KKR. They have already built a side around them. Now they know what to do. They just need someone to mentor them. And he's always been the brainchild of KKR right from the early days when they bought him. So
2011.
he always
Yeah.
knows how to win these championships. So they have got a very good leader, and they also got a very good management staff around them.
Is it fair to say that Gambhir is the one leader that India probably never had, but maybe in a good way as well? Because as far as I've seen, he's been such an astute reader of the
Yeah.
game. Uh,
I think
uh, Rohit Sharma, MS3, uh, David Warner, right? I mean, obviously these are guys who have won the title as well, but they have something about them which also gets them to bring the best out of the performers. Uh, Manish Pandey, if you look for instance, he has not, as he had at KKR anywhere else, right? Uh, uh, can we just talk a little about Gambhir's role in developing a player as
Yes, absolutely. I think Gambhir was a bit unlucky not to be captain of the Indian cricket team because at the same time, MS Dhoni had become captain then, and India won T20 World Cup, ODI World Cup, and Champions Trophy, and he proved himself as the Indian team captain, and hence Gautam Gambhir could not be captain.
yeah.
I mean, you could say Gautam Gambhir felt a bit hard done by that. So did Virender Sehwag. Sehwag also thought he could be the captain, but it did not happen.
And so did Yuvraj Singh. Let's not forget.
And the same with the Yuvraj
Yeah,
Singh. India had a lot of potential leaders in
yeah,
that team, but Dhoni managed to prove himself, and
yeah,
unfortunately, that meant that a lot of other good leaders could not do it.
yeah.
These things happen. It's
See,
bad
India,
luck.
India should be feel that they were blessed to have a captain like Mahendra Singh Dhoni. Nobody even came close to what Mahendra Singh Dhoni is now today. Okay, so remember thing, Rohit Sharma, he always had a very good team. Okay, but if you see Mahendra Singh Dhoni, he's got different sides right from 2008-9 days where he won those couple of trophies to now to 2018 to now with the youngsters 2023. So it's been 3 4 different sides where he's won. Whereas Rohit Sharma has only stuck to that particular maybe say 15 20 guys where he's won. So it's a different thing where you have culture of superstars and you go on to win on a roll, and you just need not do anything much. You just have to leave with the individual to perform on the given day, and you're good to go. So
And
it's
it's
a
been
very
about,
different thing.
yeah.
But he gives
Sorry,
role
sorry.
clarity that's more important with
Yeah,
Mahendra Singh Dhoni. Like he expect what he expects from the players, he goes and delivers it out. So yeah, last year also when Rutu and Conway was there, so he used to give them clarity. So how much you need in these power play overs, how much you need to be after 10 overs, what's the run rate required, and when spinners came on, you used to send Dubey up the order to smash them. So these little things, he used to give.
With all due respect, actually, in the 2013 IPL, the first time Rohit Sharma won the trophy as the captain, it was not so easy for Mumbai Indians. At that time, they had some fairly new players like Jasprit Bumrah. In 2015, there was Hardik Pandya. Yes, compared to what CSK had over the years, yeah, you could say Mumbai Indians had it fairly easier. You can say
actually,
that, but Rohit Sharma did have to bring up some new players like Jasprit Bumrah,
actually,
Hardik Pandya. It's unfortunate that, and even last year, I think Rohit Sharma did a fairly good job
yeah.
in the IPL. Although Mumbai Indians ultimately did not go on to win the trophy, to bring them from last place in
Arey,
2022 to
man,
Also,
make
also,
them
can we
finish
just,
what
in
what
qualifier two
See
in
what
2023. I
you
thought
tell
that was a
about
fairly
CSK.
decent
CSK
achievement.
had Patirana. You Nobody knew what to expect out of him because he had a slingy action. He
Yeah,
was giving
I'm not
rings.
doubting
What
that,
he
Prajol.
then
But
you had
about
okay.
Rohit Sharma, I will say
then
it's
you had a
unfortunate that he could not be
half
the
fit
captain
Deepak
this year.
Chahar. Then you had this guy Tushar Deshpande. He was leaking more runs than anybody else. So you had
Yeah,
unexpected
that is
bowling through.
definitely an achievement. See, Dhoni for me is ahead of Rohit Sharma as a captain.
Yeah,
I have no doubts about that. But Rohit Sharma in IPL, he was doing very well as a captain in
And
my mind. He
yeah.
won 5 IPL trophies. After
actually,
all, it is unfortunate we will not see him
See, but
can we
captaining
just,
Mumbai
it's
Indians
not
this
can
year.
we
it's not
just
just
can
about
we
luck.
just rewind to can we just rewind to
Yeah,
2013 and we can actually break down the season and show why Rohit Sharma actually showed his exerted his leadership skills that season. If you remember how the season started, they had Ricky Ponting was named as the captain. They went 4 games or something like that, and they were pretty poor. average that season. They lost the first game to Bangalore, won against Chennai, lost another one or two along the way. But then it was at that point that was decided, Ricky Ponting steps down, and that's when Rohit Sharma stepped into captaincy, and that's when the actual era started for the Mumbai Indians, the dominant era, and that's why I have so much respect for Rohit Sharma as a leader because of what he executed that season. That season, 2017, where they fought out
And
for a
Tendulkar was also injured.
yeah,
Tendulkar also couldn't play most of the season. He got injured. He ultimately couldn't play the rest of the season,
yeah.
if I'm not wrong.
Uh,
So he had to do it without Sachin Tendulkar. That's another big thing.
2014 they were finished. There were five losses out of the first five games, and they somehow scraped through to make
Yes,
it to the playoffs. 2017, that amazing finals, they defended 129 runs. Uh, 20
130,
yeah,
19, 2019, a
2019
heartbreaking one that came against Chennai Super
yeah,
Kings. Yes, but that was another great run defense, defending only 149 runs. It
and
looked like they were going to lose.
yeah, and
Okay,
2020, what a dominant year that was for Mumbai Indians. They had absolutely no holes in the team at all.
Yeah. Okay, so
okay.
let's.
Even 2015, if I'm not wrong, Mumbai Indians
Yeah,
lost their first 4 or 5
they
matches
were,
and then went on to win the trophy.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, so it's been they've won
fantastic.
some very hard-earned titles,
Yeah,
no doubt. In fact, only 2020 you could really say they had it easy and they were like the bang-on favorites. But all the other seasons they had to fight very hard for it. Of course, I have different opinions on Rohit Sharma as captain for the Indian team, but we won't go into that.
yeah,
We'll stick to IPL.
yes.
Okay. Okay. So let's go with KKR playing 11. So Kunal, you can start your KKR playing 11 right now.
Actually, I told before.
Uh,
Same
oh
thing.
yeah, sorry. Forward, yeah, sorry. Yeah. So let's go with the predictions round. So obviously, I guess everyone know what the rules are. So let's start with Prajal. KKR's prediction. The who is winning the game? KKR or Hyderabad? And your highest run scorer and highest wicket taker.
KKR Hyderabad. This is a tough one, man. But maybe I'll go with SRH if they don't flounder away with their combination playing 11. And highest scorer will be Klassen. And highest wicket taker, I think, will be Varun Chakravarti.
Interesting take. Kunal.
Winner Sunrisers Hyderabad, and I think highest wicket taker will be Pat Cummins, and highest run getter will be if Travis Head is playing, then Travis Head.
Okay, interesting one. Rahul.
Okay, so I think Sunrisers Hyderabad is going to win the match. So for highest wicket taker, I think it's going to be Pat Cummins. I'm going to go with the Pat Cummins as well. And for KKR, I have a feeling Mitchell Stark will be the highest wicket taker. I'll go with the two Aussies on either side. And for batting, I think it's going to be interesting. I'm probably going to say Travis Head again. I think he will be the highest run getter for Kolkata Knight Riders. I think maybe Philip Salt.
Okay, so, yeah. Let's go back to Anirudh right now. So Anirudh, please shower your predictions.
uh, we have a 4-0 whitewash for Hyderabad right now because I go with Hyderabad. Uh,
Okay.
I think I see some holes in the Kolkata team currently. Batting wise, I feel that they are not exactly as a group. I feel Rinku Singh is going to score runs. Nitish Rana I think will score runs. I still have that cloud over Shreyas Iyer T20 batting, and especially with against a pace bowling lineup that Hyderabad has. And Andre Russell, how long are we going to hold on to Russell with the batting as far as batting is concerned? I feel we are unfair with him and with the team as well by depending on him. So I am going to say that one of my options for a higher run scorer for KKR is going to be between Venkatesh Iyer and Nitish Rana. Uh, as far as the bowling wickets are concerned, ah, it's a toughie actually. But I feel it could be Russell.
Hmm.
Russell has been by far the best pacer that Kolkata have had over the last 4 seasons. Uh, right? And as far as Hyderabad is concerned, no, I see probably stuff. Maybe Klassen,
Class.
if he plays, yeah. If Klassen plays, I see him as a possible.
Klassen will
Uh,
definitely play.
yeah. So as far as bowling is concerned, we could see something around Janssen or Umran Malik. I forgot Tripathi. Tripathi is a good option to score those runs for me for Hyderabad. So that's my verdict.
Okay. So till now it's been a 4-0 in favor of Sunrise Hyderabad, and let's make it 5-0 because I mean I'm also going for Sunrise Hyderabad in this game. And yeah, talking about highest run scorer, it's a very difficult one, but I'm going with a different choice than others. I'm going with Venkateshayar, and for the highest wicket taker, I feel it's going to be Bhuvanesh Kumar. I'm backing my old Indian gun again. So let's see how it goes for the teams, and best of luck to all the
Actually,
four teams who are playing tomorrow. Yeah.
Actually, Bhuvi, given his fitness, he had an excellent Ranji season. I didn't expect that at all from him. So I'm quite impressed with his fitness. If things go well, I'm sorry for dragging international into this, but I'm hoping by the next English tour we could probably see Bhuvi at it once
Uh,
again. He is the
that's what
test
we all
Well,
want.
to
pacer.
be frank, we thought the same. We have been thinking about the same about Rahane and Pujara as batsmen because they always go to domestic cricket and they play well. But when they come back to international cricket, they're not bringing that
No, no, that's
form
true. But
because
for me,
Cheteshwar Pujara.
mm,
Yes.
sorry.
Yeah, see, Cheteshwar Pujara last year before the World Test Championship final, he was the only one in England. He was playing county cricket while all our other boys were playing the IPL. He was playing county cricket in England and he had Steve Smith as his teammate. And still, he was not able to produce runs in the final. He was
Yeah,
scoring in all those county matches
yeah.
in England, but he was not able to score in the final. So, this has really been the problem with a lot of these players. They're going and performing in
I
domestic cricket where the level of the players in domestic cricket are clearly below them with no due disrespect.
I
The level
agree.
of
I
the domestic
Yeah.
cricketers are clearly below them, but they're not bringing their form back into international cricket, so that is my concern.
I agree. But I think the why I made this call was because Bhuvaneshwar's biggest problem all through his career, or at least after a certain point, was his fitness. Could he bowl 10 overs in an ODI? Could he bowl 4 overs in a T20? At one point, it looked like he's going to break down at any moment, right? And 2018 was the last Test match he played, and I mean, it kind of stats are there to show that he has been one of our leading Test pacers till he was there, especially overseas. New Zealand or England or South Africa. That is purely why I made the call. In my opinion, Bhuvi is that one swing bowler who could have been absolutely vital for us for if we had to win the Pataudi series in 2018 or the New Zealand series in 2020. Unfortunately, he was out to injury, and that's the why I brought fitness back into the question. As I said, I was impressed with his fitness. That's the only thing I wanted to say.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, guys.
Yeah, valid point. I'd love to see Bhuvaneshwar Kumar return to the test fold at least, if not to white ball
Yeah.
cricket.
Yeah. Okay, guys. That's I think a lot of today. We have done discussed today for both the matches and also for the yesterday's match of Chennai and RCB. So Chennai stands at the top of the table and RCB till bottom. But yeah, as the round progress, the table will become more interesting. Thank you, Prajul. Thank
Yeah.
you,
Chennai are
Kunal.
champions.
Thank,
Thank you.
Okay.
thank you, Rahul.
Let's
Thank you,
see.
Anirudh, for joining, and also thanks
Yeah.
to Madhur who has joined as well. Good night, guys, and wish you all the
Thank you.
best for the
Yeah.
next game.
Good
Okay.
morning.
Bye. Bye.